Okay, I was sharing before I was cut off how to do these areas, you know, and just kind of blend things in a little bit. You don't want any rough, very sharp edges anywhere. Alright, so see how we have that face on that bear? It's completely flat. You can see there's no, you know, it's a flat piece, but your carving will come out nicely. You know, you can do this deeper if you like. You can make it more round if you want. You just need to take it deeper from the sides first. But we're going to round everything off here. And actually, we're going to, once you get all that done and we round all this stuff off, then he'll be ready to paint. Alright? You just don't want any sharp edges anywhere. The other thing you're going to do, we'll have to finish off the tree. So that once you get those edges done, you can always do the inside a little bit later, which I'm going to do. This tree goes like this. Alright, this is the second tier of the tree. So we're going to take our knife and make a stop cut, right, and go right down and around, and we're going to chop that out. That's just going to stay flat like that. Alright, just like that. Perfect. And again, we're going to try to blend things in a little bit, so there's no sharp edge. See how that goes underneath? We're going to do the same thing over here. Somebody had a good idea that posted something on one of my channels, is to put a star at the top of the tree. So you can do that if you want. Take this pattern and put a star on the top. That would be a nice idea too. And make it yellow would definitely make it a nice carving. I have to try one of those. I already cut the other ones up though. And somebody also asked about how do you cut multiple ones like this. That I had a video of this, and what you want to do is you want to go to number 2 of the tree bear. And there's a link there in the beginning of the video, the link to learn how to make patterns, multiple patterns like this from one block. It explains that more, okay? I think after I'm done with this particular one, we're going to do a little bit of a Santa. A little new style Santa. I haven't done a Santa's for a while. I'm doing one now so I know how to teach it, because it's been a while that I did a particular way of doing it. Made it a little bit tough. So here's the other thing we need to do with this tree. We need to put a center line down, a curvature, and then a curvature going the other way. Okay. Alright, those two that go on, and then our little branches go on. Alright, just like so is how I have it. And then up here. Alright, so that's what it will look like when we get it done. And all this consists of are stop cuts. So what we want to do is we want to go keep it at an angle, make one stop cut, keep it at the same angle, and do the other side. It should come out. Actually, you can use your parting tool or your V tool for this if you want. That's entirely up to you. We're going to do one right here to the top of his head. That's the other branch, like the trunk of the tree. And then how do you do these here on the side? It's pretty simple. Again, you keep your, you may want to put it, because it rounds off, you may want to lay it on a table, okay? And what you do is just take your knife and make your curvature. I do 1, 2, and 3, and then turn it around and come back up. Keep it at an angle again, like I did before. And this is how I do all the hair on the Santas and the beards. I keep it at an angle. If you're not happy with it, you go back and just make it a wider cut. You know, just don't dig it in too deep when you're doing it. Alright, so that's how you do your little branches and stuff as you see there. Okay, so I'm going to continue on with this, folks. I'm going to clean it up nice. I'll come back and show you what it all looks like when it's completely finished carving before I actually paint it. And then I'll paint it and come back again and show you what it looks like as a finished ornament. So this is our it looks kind of wild with just the black, the brown eyes and the, kind of ghostly ghostly looking. But definitely, of course, how we will end up finishing it, of course the tree will be green, our bear will be like not a burnt umber, a Rossiana, not a Rossiana, I'm sorry. There's another one, I can't think of it at the time. Boy, it's tough getting older these days, I'll tell you. Like a burnt sienna is what I'm thinking of. And I'm going to make his eyes black, okay? And I might use that high gloss to give it a little bit like I did with the Lucky Ducky, giving it that style as well. So let me go ahead and finish this up for you, and then we'll come back to show you what it looks like completely all carved up with all the branches in and stuff. I'm not going to take the time online to do that with you, or on the video to do that with you. And we'll be back to show you the finished product before we actually paint it. And I hope that you're enjoying this. And like I said, folks, you can put any pattern in the center. Okay, you can have several different ones. If you want to put somebody's name in there, you can do that. You can do a number of different things with it. If you want to put a star in the center instead of on the top, that's entirely up to you. You can do it any way you want. Okay, so there's a lot of variety that you can do with these, and then you can have them all the same size if you want to give somebody maybe a package of 3 with 3 different things. If they have 3 different children or something, you can make them that way. And then I'll tell you how I'm going to hang this thing. I didn't think of this before, but I have a way I'll come up with an idea here on how we can hang this that it will look nice. Okay, we'll be back.